Now let's focus here. Welcome to this last extra session of social media marketing and blogging. In this session, I would like to take your questions. So please ask me if you have questions regarding the assignments, because I would have to grade you soon. So you have to submit all your assignments in Moodle on the blog and do the social media posts in order for me to grade you. Please do not call this Hangout on air, and instead of calling to join, click the link just to view this Hangout. Otherwise, it will kick us both out. So we are live on this session here. So I was just saying before that I'm very happy that the blog has more blog posts and content. So I would like to ask those who are present now in class, have you, how many blog posts you have written so far? Let's start with you there on the front. Yes, you. Yes?
What was the question?
How many blog posts you have written already?
Already?
Yes.
Almost one, but it haven't been posted yet.
Okay. So that one is 100% ready or almost ready?
Almost ready.
Almost ready. Okay. So make sure that you work on the other tasks as well, because as I said, last week was our last session and I was expecting to see you live, but I made you a recording. So hopefully you watch that because I have to grade you in the next week. So you have to catch up quickly and write your blog post now, okay? Let's move on there in the table of Ibrahim. How many blog posts, Ibrahim? Let's go on around. How many you have done?
Two.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Move on to the next one, okay?
Next one. Which one?
Next ones, yes. Next person there on the table. Tell me your name and how many blog posts you have completed.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Arturas.
Mm-hmm.
For today, I don't have an internet, so that's why I didn't wrote any blogs.
So you didn't have internet where?
At home?
Okay, but you have internet at school, right?
Yeah.
Spend some time, Arturas, please, at school and do those tasks, okay?
Okay.
Because there's no point of waiting for internet at home. I don't know what's your situation, but since you have the school internet, why not use that? It's free. Okay, looking forward to your blog post. Thanks. Next one from that table there. Yeah, you don't have to come in front, just shout your name and how many blog posts?
Augustus.
Augustas, how many blog posts?
0.
Why is that, Augustas?
Because I have no idea how to write blogs. I hate writing.
Have you been following my material in Moodle, watching the videos and watching the presentations that I put up there?
It's you.
A few, okay. There's a very nice also, well, I'll show you in Moodle. How about next, I'll come back to you, Augustas. How about next student there? Who is sitting next to Augustas?
Yeah, I haven't done any. Mine is my and it's because I don't have access to the model.
Mm-hmm. So have you been blogging in the blog or?
Yeah, I said I don't have access to the model.
You don't have passwords yet.
Yeah.
Have you been contacting the IT to give you the passwords?
Yeah, I did something. They created, but I tried to log in and it wasn't working.
Well, you know, you have to push that already. It's been now 2 months in the semester and you don't have passwords, it affects your work. At the end of the day, if you want this credits, you're not going to get the credits if you don't have all the assignments. Everything is a chain. You won't have the assignments if you're not in Moodle. You won't be able to read the material. No, everything goes then in a chain. Try to get them as soon as possible. But for me, this week and the next days, let's say now is the 3rd today, I could give you a deadline until next week 10th. So you have 1 week from today to complete all the assignments. After that, I will start grading you for this course. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I will not continue with asking all of you, but I want to ask the rest of the students. Is Raimonda sitting still in front of the computer there or behind? No. No, okay, I just want to turn the screen a little bit so I can see the rest of the class. And I want to ask you questions you have regarding the course. That what is the is there something more challenging for you, or where would you like the most help? Who is sitting there in front of me with the blue, please? A girl? Yes, you? Yes? Come closer, please.
I did 3 blocks.
3 blocks. What is your name?
Agni.
Oh, yes, thank you. Good. So it seems to be clear with you what you have to do then. Is that so? Okay, good. And who is sitting in that table, please? If you can turn your back so I can see you. Hi.
Hi.
Have you completed any blog posts?
I just came in the class at first time.
Okay. Did you arrive late to Lithuania, or why you're
late in Lithuania.
But is this your first time, you said?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I didn't get my visa at time.
Okay. Do you have your passwords to Moodle yet? Already?
No.
No. Please ask to get your passwords in Moodle and ask your classmates. This is a learning platform where all the material, all the information is there, so that you can catch up with your assignments and what you need to do, so that you're not left behind, okay?
Okay.
All right. Can I hear from the people that have access to Moodle and have watched a few, like Augustas, what would be one question that you would like me to answer that would help you understand some things better and take action? What would you ask me? How can I help you, basically, is my question.
I don't even know.
Okay. Well, let me start sharing my screen. So maybe this will help many of you, hopefully. So this is everyone. This is the Moodle platform that, do you all see my screen now? Yes. So this is the Moodle platform that you have to have access to, and this is the course. This is the course social media marketing and blogging course. This is the TVSM code that you have to have access to. And here is the course. You can scroll down and there's, you have to read absolutely this document, Social Media Marketing and Blogging Course Plan. Here, when you open the document, it tells what assignments you have to do, all the basic information for this course. And then you see here below YouTube videos that I have recorded. I'm recording also this video now that I'm talking to you. And I'm uploading them to Moodle, to this learning platform where we are now. Also here you find lecture material about social media marketing and blogging, social media strategy, your social media influence. This is presentations where I use a program, a platform called Prezi. So I don't do PowerPoints, but instead I use this platform called Prezi at prezi.com to make my presentations. I want you to read this, to click here, each of these presentations and read them. Otherwise, I cannot accept that you don't know what a blog is, how to write a blog. I haven't written one. If you haven't studied that material, that there's plenty of. Then here in the social media marketing part, do you still see my screen here? Yeah. So here in this part, I have uploaded lots of resources for you. So here, for instance, you see a big list of social media books. These are very nice books, free ebooks that you can download. So here you see the contents of this folder. So there is a book about Facebook Business Essentials. So this is a very nice book for Facebook. So if you want to learn more about Facebook, you click here this PDF and it opens you a book. If you want to know about Twitter and an app called Vine, it makes 6-second short videos. You can read this book. If you want to know more about Instagram, because we have talked about all these platforms here, and in the Prezi called Social Media Strategy, we covered what's the best way to write an ideal post for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google+, Pinterest, etc. So now, for more information, you can read these books. Perhaps you don't want to know everything about Instagram. Perhaps you don't have an Instagram and you think it's not relevant for you. But maybe you work in a company, you work for an airline or a hotel or a restaurant that have an Instagram page. And for instance, if you work in a restaurant, they might have an Instagram page where they upload their beautiful dishes with their foods. So maybe you do have to know about them. So it doesn't matter if you have now an Instagram page or not. It's good for you to know. That's why you're students, you need to learn in order to later on when you find a job, even now, maybe you're working somewhere or in the summer, you have to be prepared. Then LinkedIn, the professional social media network that I recommend you to be a member of, LinkedIn, and Twitter for beginning. So there's lots of books. Augustas, do you see these books here?
Yeah.
These are for social media posts. If you have some questions regarding those also, these are some good resources for everyone, of course, not only for Augustas, but everyone to look at those resources. Then here in this folder, I have given you 33 social media free templates. We can see them here. So there's lots of content. For instance, let me open just one. So I'm opening a LinkedIn 5-minute daily marketing plan. So here it instructs you in 3 simple pages what to do if you are in LinkedIn a few minutes a day in order to grow your network, to share content, to make useful content, contacts, and network. So each of these files contain useful information, templates, strategies, this and that. So for every platform, like go through all this and you see how useful information you will find for all social media. Let's go back to our screen. And And here below, I have the session blogging, where there is blogging glossary, WordPress guide. And Augustas, this is, I think, very important for everyone to be familiar with the WordPress guide if you're looking for information about WordPress, which is the platform where we have built this blog. This is the blog that you, the students, are creating, the Campus Ambassadors blog. And in order to create this blog, we're using a platform called WordPress. And in this platform here, there is a guide, and then there's more of my presentations. What are the fundamental parts of a blog? How to create content? 12 blog post ideas that work every time. Last time we spoke about the power of pictures in your images, and immediately I saw how great, look at this beautiful big pictures that you have included. So immediately, as you see from your blog posts, you have improved a lot in the past weeks. So now it's quite obvious that you don't only write some quick text, but you put some nice images, which is very important. So lots of materials here that you can find. But the main document, I think, for those joining now the course late or being delayed in general, is to read carefully this here on top, the Social Media Marketing and Blogging Course Implementation Plan. And also here in the discussion forum, there's lots of information about how to access the blog. So what do we have to do? I repeat, for the students who are joining now or for who are behind, is this, that you have to write 5 blog posts. Okay. Let me refresh this. Let me troubleshoot this. Until I solve this, can all of you please go to Moodle if you have access? And there in Moodle, just show my face instead. So go to Moodle, please. And what I want you to do there is I want you to write the passwords for the rest of the social media that we have created for this, you have created for this course. Because now, I don't know, do you have access to Moodle, or is it only my connection? Can you access Moodle? Okay, I think I got something. Okay, you see my screen now? So here in Moodle, I was just saying that here at the at this session, there you have to select 5 assignments that you have to complete, and the assignments are listed below from 1 to 15. So let's say you want to I want you to read carefully this assignments and decide which ones, 5 ones you want to complete. So for instance, you want to complete assignment number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you start with this, presenting the top 5 of features of Kauno Collegia. So then you would make Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, for a moment I think I was out, but let's see. I was just sharing my screen, telling you that you have to share to choose 5 of these assignments and write them for the blog. Hello again. Can you hear me? We have some technical difficulties today. I don't know. What is this? So 5 blogging assignments have to be completed, and then you have to post those articles that you're writing on different social media platforms. So here I have asked you to, if I share the screen, you will see. So here we are in Moodle, in the discussion forum. And here it says log into wordpress.com. And here Agne wrote that this is the website, okay? And then you go there and you type this username and this password and you access this blog, okay? So this is how you do it. You go to Moodle, you use these credentials, and then you go here and you're behind here. But let me show you a couple of things about blogging, because I think this is something that burdens you, perhaps. So all you have to remember is to always go, when you log into this address that Agne provided in Moodle, which is campusambassadorsblog.wordpress.com, and then /WP, it stands for WordPress, -admin /. And here we are in the back, in the dashboard, in the back end of the blog. Here we control how our blog looks like. And the main thing is to use these posts here, so posts, and add new. Every time you want to add a new article, like your own articles, you come here, you click add new, and then here you can write the title of your article and then the text here, and then add photos here. And how you add photos is from Add Media. You can find previous Google Hangouts on air that I made that talk about that topic. And also read the WordPress guide about how to add a new post. But these are the main things. Enter title, enter the text, add new media. And from add media, you can insert pictures by uploading files or insert files from URL links, etc., etc. And remember always to select different categories. Is your blog post about holidays, life, nightlife, places, or nothing of the above? You can create a new category. Create some tags. Tags are some keywords that you want people when searching on on search engines to find your blog if they're searching for these keywords. Now, what I would like to show you here is the appearance function. So do you have, first of all, some questions, those of you who have read and seen the previous sessions, do you have some questions regarding this blog? Or anyone who hasn't watched something, but there is some question. Of course, now it's hard if you've never seen something and it looks new to you, but so does anyone have any questions, please? Does this mean that everything is clear, or what? Or you don't know where to start? You know, you have to be also responsible in your own learning and read and follow up the course, because there are students who are following up, and for them it might be a bit boring and repetitive that we say the same things over and over again. So I want to advise you, please read everything there is in Moodle. This course has been going on for 2 months already, so there's lots of material there. If you do not read that material, we cannot cover each time the same things, so you can catch up. So it takes a lot of personal commitment and effort as well. So no questions or? Okay. I would move on with something that I would like us definitely to know. So here we are in Campus Ambassadors blog dashboard. So behind the scenes, this is the behind the scenes. And here in appearance, when we click or when we place our mouse cursor here, we will see that it says themes, where we can change the theme of our blog. We already done it once. And you can see, I don't know if you have the access perhaps to this, but I think you have editor rights, perhaps you could have the access to this. But what I would like to show you today is the widgets. So I'm leaving this page. So what are widgets? Widgets, I would say, they're small apps. A widget is an app that serves a little function. So, for instance, if we see the blog, here is our blog. So here you will see on top, can I ask you, what is the name of this front thing here, this upper thing? With this, it has the logo and the name of the blog and the contact us and about page. What's the name of this? How did we say it's called? Does anyone remember? What?
We cannot see you don't have there nothing. It just hang, nothing else.
Can you see anything?
No, cannot.
No, but why don't you speak up? if you cannot? Why don't you say something? Why don't you say something? If you cannot see, do you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, but why don't you say something if you cannot see something? I don't know what you see. How do I know what you see or not? Please communicate with me, because it's all about communication, right? Don't have things in your mind. I cannot read your minds yet. In any case, I'm talking about this upper part here, which is called the header. So this part of the blog is called the header. And here on the side, on the right side, you see that there's a search button. So here people that come into your website, into your blog, can write some keywords. I'm looking maybe for a restaurant, and then clicking enter, and then getting maybe, oh, my favorite restaurant in Kaunas. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I'm visiting Kaunas next month. Let's see where I would like to have my food. Oh, that's great salad and noodles. Oh, fantastic. I will eat there. So this side here on the side is called the sidebar. And in this sidebar, we have in this current blog a search box, the recent posts, recent comments, archives of the past months of blogging, and different categories. These are all controlled here. As you see here in the back end where we just went back, it says primary sidebar. This is the one that I just showed you, where we have the search, recent posts, comments, archives, categories. You can change the order of things by simply dragging up or down the different widgets. And here on this left side, you can find different widgets that you can also place on the primary bar. So if I put an About Me widget on top of the search widget, first of all, it says here what this widget does. It displays your About Me profile with a thumbnail. A free service that lets you create a beautiful one-page website all about you. So if you want to create an About Me page and put it there, for example, a page that says that Campus Ambassadors is this and that. So you can put it here, put the URL link here, and then it's shown on the website. But now we don't have one, so we just delete this widget. And then here, when you scroll down, there's so many widgets. For example, this is one widget we can have in our blog, the calendar. A calendar of your site's posts. So we simply grab it with our mouse and drag it here all the way to the primary sidebar. So we can give it a calendar of our posts, save, and let's see how, I will refresh this page to see how the blog looks like. So do you see here what happened? What do you see? Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened here in the blog? What's different?
Date.
Huh?
Date.
Do you see this calendar?
Yeah.
Yes. So I added now this calendar. So if the more content you write, the more, if somebody clicks on a date, right, they will be taken to, like here in October, for example, if we go back 1 month, here you will see those dates that are marked green, These are all blog posts you have written. So let's see who posted on the 18th of October. I click here and I see, 18th of October. That was the nightlife in Kaunas. That was this blog post, okay? So let's go back to the widget. Now we put here the calendar. Oh, another interesting widget, the blog stats. It shows a hit counter for your blog. This means that we have statistics. We see how many people read our blog. That's interesting. Let's move it from here and put it under maybe the categories. It's there. And here you can change the name of it if you want, etc., etc. You click, then save. Remember to always save. Let's refresh now this blog so that you see what changes we made and how they look like. So look now this. Do you see what? Let me just make my screen bigger. Do you see my screen still? What do you see here?
Blog sticks.
Huh?
Blog sticks.
How many?
145.
144 hits. So this means that 144 times somebody clicked on the blog and saw it. And you understand this is very important because we haven't done so much effort yet, right, to promote this blog, and we have some readers. Of course, some of the hits might be from us, from me checking, and from you checking, but there might be other people that have found out our blog as well with zero effort. That's why I say to you that blogging needs the social media marketing aspect about sharing those nice articles you're making, taking this link and posting it on Facebook, on Instagram, or wherever there is possibility. Let's go back to widgets. So what else? There's so many. I have asked you, for example, to create a Facebook page. Has this been created? Here I asked you in the forum to upload the information, but I didn't see. I saw that you created a profile, but not a page. Do you have a page for? Do you have a page for the Campus Ambassadors blog on Facebook? Okay. Can I hear your answers, please? Because I understood here that I don't have, or one has not been created as such.
We don't have yet Facebook page. But we already
Okay.
profile.
Okay. But who has the access to the profile?
Ibrahim has.
Yeah, but she said last time.
We have to.
It's private, we have to change, we have to do.
Yeah, I already.
Yeah, we did one last time, but it was private. They have to do something.
We have to make a page, right?
Huh?
We have to make a page.
Yes, you have to create a page with that profile. It would be good, and then, but what we can do. Let's do it now because it makes. Because I understood that you're all in Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So let's do it right away, because otherwise it becomes such a drag. So pages. So here are all the pages that I'm admin. Create a page. What would be appropriate? Company, organization, or institution? What do you think would be appropriate for the blog? Could we be maybe here and choose category and choose blogger, maybe? And then we can say campus ambassadors. Wait a second. I'll show you. So here I just created now a page called Campus Ambassador. This is the blog. What is this? Well, you can fill in the information. Let's see if we can have that address. Yeah. Yes, here I think I have some. Let's see. Go on. Well, you can find a picture. Yeah, you can make changes to those. Okay, so this is a page now that we have quickly created. And the good thing with Facebook is that it lets you add from the settings different page roles. So when you go to settings, you go to page roles, and then here you type an email or a name of a person. And perhaps here I could type the general email that you have, because you all have access to this, right? To this one. Here. Oh, what was it? It was this editors, wasn't it? Do you remember the here? That was the blog that you have access to, right? kkblogeditors@gmail.com. Do you have the access to that? Do you have or not? I will send you again. kkblogeditors@gmail.com. Why? Okay. Can you please find me on Facebook with my name, Krisa Skodra, so I can give you the access like that? It's perhaps simpler. Would it be okay? Can you find me with this name, please, with my name? Krisa Skodra?
Yeah.
Perhaps it's easier this way. I would like to see some friend requests here. Yes. Or okay. Okay. So now was it Angele? Agne or Angele? How do you pronounce your name? Angela. Okay, Angela, now you're an editor, right? Can you see the page on your Facebook profile? So now what you need to do, and the rest of you, please, you can add me or you can, I think that's perhaps the easiest because I can give you quickly access. So now, Angela, when you write a blog post, and how many you have written so far?
Like too small, but I have my own WordPress, so maybe I can share this one. Because for me, it's hard to write on these topics.
But for this course, you have to use the Campus Ambassadors blog. So even if you have your own blog, you have to do the assignment still. So if you can use, of course, text that you have written in your WordPress blog, but everything has to be under the Campus Ambassadors blog, because these are the tasks, right, that are part of the concept.
Okay, and should I give like this topics? Like this topics 50? There is another, or I can change it.
Can you give me an idea? What do you mean? Like, tell me like a topic and how would you change it?
Which I would like to write.
Come a little bit closer, please, so I can hear you better. You're a little bit far away now.
There is a topic that I want to share, but for me it's hard a little bit, exactly like this topic, so maybe I can change a little bit.
Yeah, which topic is, for example? Tell me which one.
I'm not remember now, like maybe restaurant, I'm not sure.
Yeah, of course you can change it, that it makes sense to you. You can also write your own recipe, you can be creative. These are just some ideas, but what I would like to do is that they're not in different places, that they're under the umbrella of Campus Ambassadors. Because if everybody has their own blog, then it becomes quite difficult to put things, to find things.
Okay.
Okay, so even if you write it in your blog, you can also copy paste it in the ambassador's blog or vice versa, because it's your own content. If you write a blog post for the campus blog, you can make a blog tomorrow, your personal blog, and feature it there as well. It's your text, your pictures. You can do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
For This course, yes. Within that idea, you can play with the idea, you know, you can, yeah. So I'm waiting for your blog post. Very good. And then, Angela, when you write a blog post, then one, for example, here we have a blog post, an exhibition you might see. So let's say, who wrote this blog post? Let me see. Sylvia. Sylvia wrote this blog post, so then I want you to copy this address. And what did we say about blog post addresses when posting them in social media? What did we say? Do you remember? How do we throw a URL link in social media? So I want to now promote this blog post by Sylvia. You see my screen, right? Yes. So I take this address from Sylvia, I copy it, and then I go to URL shortener. This website is your friend. So there in Google's URL shortener, I paste my blog URL, and all I get is a cute URL link like this, a short one. I copy this and I go to Facebook, to our page, and here I post it here, as we say when we spoke about Facebook posting. And then as you see here, we have the shortened URL link, we have a thumbnail, a featured image, and then the title of the blog post and some text. And now what I would like you to do, Selena and Ibrahim and everyone, and Sylvia and Arturas and Augustas, everyone, you can also write here some nice text that check out our Sylvia's blog post about a freakishly cool exhibition, and you can put a hashtag exhibition in hashtag Lithuania. Okay? For example. And remember always this structure, right? The call to action, check out, read, do, download, and some exclamation mark, hashtags. And also I would advise you to, well, you have a short URL link here, it doesn't bother, but one thing that you remember, if you don't put this cute shortened URL link, you can always delete this link altogether. And you still don't lose the post. And remember that you can publish your post here by quickly pressing publish, or you can schedule it for later. So I want this to be published based on the hours that I told you that it's good to post on social media. So maybe I think that the best time actually would be at 12 o'clock, where people are having their lunch. So let's put 12:11 and schedule it. Bum. So now we will see that this blog post and social media post is scheduled for today, 12:11. So now, how about the rest of you? Do I have some of you adding me also to get the access to the blog, or? Who do we have here? Selena, good, Augustas. So now I go back to settings, page roles, where are they? there. And here I add Augustas. You have to always add your password when you add a new editor. And Selena. Selena, this is you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Save. Okay. Okay, so now we have a few editors: Angela, Agne, Augusta, Selena. Someone else?
Yeah, also I added you, but long time ago, and you didn't accept my.
Where?
Maybe it's before maybe 1 month.
Look how many I have here. Just look, wait. Do you see?
Yeah,
I don't. I have so many, I have to say. And I have about 5,000 people, and Facebook doesn't allow you to add more people if you have 5,000. And I started deleting some people that, you know, maybe some fake profiles or somebody who added me, and I don't know, I didn't know them. So but now I have a little bit less than 5,000, so I can add a few more. But that's also one reason I have so many requests that I don't. Well, but let's see. So Arturas, you're from this class, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Amy.
And Amy Lee is from this class also, and Raimonda, yes. Raimonda, what's wrong with your profile? It says no longer valid. Who was that other person? Arturas. Somebody else?
I sent you a request. Please given.
Raimonda, did you send a request or what happened?
I sent it.
Okay. And also, is this his Mel Ahmed?
Please given.
His Kill Ahmed?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So go like the page and you'll see it also. You are an editor of that page. So let's see, we have Raimonda, Sylvia. Somebody else? Wait a second, please. We have here an issue. Can you hear me? Anyhow, now we have quite many. I don't know. Am I forgetting? Sorry, Ibrahim. What's your? Can you send me a request now? Can you cancel it, or I don't know? Send me a new one because I have so many I cannot find from here. It's this big list. So now the ones of you who have written now a blog post, I want you to come to Facebook and post, write a blog, Carolis and Libra. Why I cannot find you, I don't know. You see, why can I not find you? Ibrahim?
Yeah.
Do you see? Ibrahim, I cannot find you. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Could it be some settings from your profile?
What?
Could it be some settings from your profile? From your own profile? I don't know.
Yeah, I edit my profile. I changed my name before. Before maybe 1 month.
Okay. But in any case, I cannot add you. Look into this. But the rest of you now, go to the front page. Who has blog posts written from you? How many people? So what I want you to do is I want you to put here a picture, perhaps the Kauno Kolegi. Last now with yourselves, I will give you a few minutes, 10 minutes. So I want here to see a picture in the profile. I want to see a cover photo. So decide what could it be a cover photo. I said last time that it would be good if you can go take a picture of yourselves. So you can go in Kauno, at your school today and take a picture of you and then put it there as a cover photo. I wanted to have here some text and I want here to have your website, our blog. Okay? So what I want you to do is to agree now who will do all this. And then if you have blog posts, I want you to write here your blog. Check out my blog, blah, 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 blah. Provide the link, etc., etc. Use the hashtags. You can play here with feeling or learning or watching or reading or studying or eating at this restaurant, okay? So I want you to use this page and put all your Facebook, all your blogs from here to there. Is it okay? Is this clear? So I will stop now this. So what I would like you to do now, take some time, 10 minutes before we end, and add those two photos, profile, cover, add the blog, URL link and add some short text. You can take maybe some text also from the blog here, from the About Us. Okay? Do it now. Speak to each other. Speak to each other who does what. And if you have your blog post, I want to see now your blog post there. And one thing before, also you can invite your friends here by these 3 dots and click invite friends. And then you invite your friends by ticking them. Well, which you don't see at the moment. But here it is. So 3 dots, invite friends. And here you invite your friends to join, right? By clicking invite. Okay? So let's do this and let's speak in 5 minutes. Okay? Don't close this computer. I want to see what you do in the Facebook page. Let's do it now. Everyone speak to each other and everybody does something. Clear? Augustas?
It's clear.
Carolis, are you there?
Yep.
Is it clear?
Random.
All right. Speak to each other. I will close my sounds and then I will put them back on when...
Excuse me.
Okay, I will add a photo.
She left out.
No, I mean, Ibrahim, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have now physical activity and I have to go because every time I'm late.
Okay, you go. But the rest of you, Raimonda, I want you to coordinate this, okay? You're in charge a little bit for the next 5-10 minutes.
And we Lithuanians also have another lecture, Lithuanian language.
But it starts what time? 12?
About after 10 minutes, right?
Ah.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes to start.
Okay. But can you do something now in 5 minutes, please? Because our class ends at 10:30. I don't know why they put you so...
It's the photo for Facebook.
Invite a friend.
Okay, but in any case, before you go, can you now say what are you going to do? Who does what? So Ibrahim, what will you do in Facebook?
I will invite friends, but I don't know.
You have to get access first.
I have about 700 friends I will invite.
Yeah.
But just you add me to the group at first.
But you can invite friends without being actually editor, so you can still invite.
I will share this.
But please, find out why you cannot. I don't know. It might be something blocked in your profile. I don't know.
Okay.
Check your profile. Check.
Okay.
Maybe there is a problem there. But see you, Ibrahim. Continue writing your blog post, and then the rest. What are you doing? Each of you needs to do something before you go or for home, but tell what are you doing. Carolis. Ibrahim, you can go, please. Yeah, bye. And the rest of you, what are you doing? Guys, select a task. You will not leave this classroom if you don't select a task. Augustas, if you want to leave this class, you'll take a task, please.
What are the tasks?
What task I showed you just now in Facebook to build that page. So what would you like to do? Select your task. Can you add a picture? Can you write the about?
I'm terrible at writing. Again, I said she will add a picture, so I don't even know what I'll have to do.
Guys, I have to tell you that you have to show responsibility and interest. You know, you have to work also as a team. I see that you're not used to working together with people. So this is something that you really need to focus on, not you, Augustas, but in general. Okay, I want you to communicate and be together. The task is to make your Facebook page that I just created, that I have asked you to do long ago, and it was not done, and I ended up creating it myself now. So I'm basically doing your task, and what I'm asking is how you can take the next step and put it forward. Okay, I will stop here, but what I want you to do, and I will be clear, the Facebook, you have, and also for the students that join us now, so there is 5 assignments, okay? 5 articles that you have to write. All the information is in Moodle. You select 5 out of 15 topics. Easy. Select the ones you like, and even if you don't like writing, you find something to write because you like the topic. And in any case, you're here to learn and practice. If you don't like something, maybe you discover that you like it. How can you not like something you haven't even tried? I don't know. In any case, and especially when it comes to learning, because every learning is good learning, right? It's not like I'm asking you to eat sushi every day that you might feel disgusted by. So that's one thing. And then once you have written those 5 assignments and you publish them on your blog posts, in the blog, you have to copy paste the link of the blog post and put them into Facebook, and put them into Instagram, and put them into LinkedIn. But all these platforms need to be created and should have been created by you. But let's start from Facebook, at least, that now we have, and we have Instagram also, right? I want you to speak to each other. Talk to each other if you don't understand. Ask me, okay? We have to communicate. If we keep things in our minds, nobody can read our minds. We will be sad. We will feel that nobody understands us. But then people will be confused and say, why didn't you bother to ask me? I could help you, but you never asked me. You know, I want you to be, to communicate, okay? Yeah. That's all I ask you to do. Okay, we have done something today. Hopefully you know your tasks and what needs to be done. If you don't have access to Moodle, have Moodle access, please. The rest of you, I'm waiting for your blog posts, and I want all of them, at least in Facebook and Instagram that we have. In Instagram, you put the pictures and the link to your blog. In Facebook, the whole URL. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.